Welcome back to Crazy Ex Podcast. This time, Roger and I watched Season 2, Episode 9, When Do I Get to Spend Time with Josh? As always, we'll start with a synopsis. Darryl sells some of his shares in the firm to Nathaniel Plimpton, a very mean, very hot lawyer with daddy issues. Rebecca breaks out of her love bubble with Josh to try to drum up new business in order to save people from getting fired. She succeeds, but Nathaniel gets under her skin and makes her look at Josh a little differently. What do you think of this episode, Josh? What do you think of this episode, Josh? I'm so sorry. That is not how I feel about you. He's so offended. He can't even speak. I've rendered him speechless.
You know, I've been called a lot of things in my life.
But never a Josh.
To be called Josh in an episode in which he literally at one point says dabba dabba doo, dabba dabba dee, that's hurtful.
Intensive purposes?
Intensive purposes! I don't agree with your characterization that he's very mean. I have no opinion on whether he's very hot. I don't agree that Nathaniel's very mean. In fact, I think it's actually funny that we portray him as very mean when all he's asking for is them to do their fucking job. The 60 hours is a bit much. Totally fine. That's
He also definitely has daddy issues.
Oh, I'm not disagreeing with the daddy. The attractiveness is subjective, and he's conventionally attractive. The daddy issues is, like, as true can be. The mean, I don't know. We can debate on that a little bit more.
Yes.
I do call him mean.
I do think he's mostly reasonable. Also, like, I understand the need to, like, set a financial deadline. He's also very, like, sneaky.
He's manipulative.
Super manipulative. I mean, Darryl sold him part of the firm, and then he was like, cool, I want to be the boss. I'm going to go buy your wife's shares of this and be the boss.
So, I have to say, I like Darryl, but if he was that easily fooled, he shouldn't be in charge.
Yeah.
Like, I hate to say it, but, like, this is, lawyers do lawyer shit like this all the time. And he wasn't even smart enough to consider that trying to go 50-50 and knowing that you gave some of it to your wife leaves you vulnerable. Duh.
Yeah. I mean, I think it actually does add a layer that makes sense. I mean, I understand why Darryl feels bad about the situation, like, where people might get fired. But, like, he went through a very expensive divorce. Uh-huh. He's having to pay his wife alimony. And the reason that she has shares in the firm is because he didn't have enough money, like cash to give her. So he had to give her shares in the firm.
Which he should have factored in.
Yes.
Also, I thought she had, like, some super high-paying job.
I thought she had, like, a rich boyfriend or something.
Because remember she has, like, $15,000 she was going to embezzle or do...
Rebecca gave her money
to that's
try
right.
To...
No, it was tried to make her seem like she's embezzling money so that she could get her arrested.
But back to this episode in general. This episode is funny as fuck. I wrote down so many lines. It's like half of my notes.
I have 8 lines, and I have, like... That's more than I have combined notes.
I have 15 lines.
I had to start cutting.
And some of the lines are in the things I like, not even in the lines.
So there are Nathaniel's an interesting character because you were correct that I would like him. It does bring forward all of the issues I've had with this show going forward. He is, like, crystallizing. For example, I don't like Rebecca. And the reason I don't like Rebecca is that she constantly blames everyone else for her problems. Like, for example, Nathaniel's a bad boss because he expects her to do her job and take a 30-minute lunch. Fine. Maybe the 30-minute lunch is unreasonable. You can't just blow off work to go to Wild Waves or whatever the fuck they call it, Raging Rivers.
Raging Waters.
Raging Waters. I don't care. Like, that's not unreasonable.
No, you're right. That is very not unreasonable. But I think the thing that's really interesting about Nathaniel is he actually doesn't care if Rebecca follows those rules because Rebecca brings in money.
Which is also very reasonable.
Yes.
Like, any good boss will tell you, the rules don't apply to everyone equally. If they get their shit done in 20 hours, I don't need them to work 40 hours. I just need them to get their shit done. If it takes you 60 hours, sorry, you gotta work 60 hours. Life isn't fair. You know, the rainmakers get to do things that the non-rainmakers don't. Well, and also, like, the budget thing, you know, if that was really the agreement with his father, then you gotta find the budget somewhere. Either make it rain with some clients and do your job, or people gotta go.
I feel like 3 days is kind of ridiculous. Because it would be weird not to think about, like, let's try to bring in some new business, and that takes more than 3 days.
It's possible that his father agreed to this on the terms of, if you can slash 250 by Friday.
Yeah.
So, like, you're right, and it was probably slash. And then he might have come up with, well, what if I just bring in 250?
Well, my favorite... I also love Nathaniel. Yeah. Nathaniel is maybe my favorite character in this whole show.
It's pretty good.
Yeah. Nathaniel tricked Rebecca into getting that $250,000 and thinking that it was her idea.
So, in a previous episode, you called Rebecca fierce and powerful, and I laughed because that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. She's both not fierce, not powerful, and I'm not entirely sure she's all that smart.
Really?
I think she is knowledgeable. I do not think she has good EQ.
Oh, for sure. That's 100% accurate.
She is very bad at reading people.
Well, sometimes. Like, it's... And I mean, part of this is just, like, training. But the way that she reads all of those gross men and what they want out of her is a type of EQ.
It is.
But it's not the same as, like... That's also part... She sees that as part of her job.
It's also
is kind of horrifying.
It's like there's a difference between reading a children's book that is blatantly obvious, in which case those men are blatantly obvious, and reading something with a little bit more depth and substance.
Yes.
And she's only good at the obvious.
But she also... I do think one of the things that I really liked about this episode is, granted, at the end with the fighting Nathaniel and the flying squirrel, like, that's nuts, and the antics that you would expect from this show. But she does actually, like, she's like, okay, I can do this. And she does. Like, she sort of, like, I mean, she's calm is not the right word, but, like...
No, it's not!
But she's like...
She locks in.
I got it. Yeah. And she doesn't, like, freak out and tell everybody else and, like, make them worry about it. Because she also knows a different type of EQ. If they're freaking out, they're going to do their jobs even worse than usual.
True. Also, Rebecca's morals are questionable here.
Yeah, digging up dead bodies.
Oh, not even that. She intentionally goes out and finds a client who she knows is discriminatory, a bunch of rich country club people, and decides to help them because it's going to serve her purposes.
Yep, that's true.
People who, and I quote, "You would never let me into your exclusive club due to my gender and heritage," and they both go, obviously. We're all on the same page here.
But also apparently this cemetery is super shady. They have shady employees.
They do have a creepy security guard.
They bury people on top of people.
Which I thought is actually pretty common practice with cemeteries.
It's very common practice in other countries, but not in the United States. It is against the law in the United States.
Sure.
Yeah. I don't even know where to go.
Well, let's start with Josh. I like the opening conversation where, like, Paula's like, at some point, we have to move on here. I have to figure out how to do
You're
this.
not my wife.
You're not my wife. Though I do like her. I understand why people want multiple wives. And I'm laughing because I don't know what it was. I think it was Boston Legal. And there's this funny episode where it's a polygamy situation. And in the situation, like, the two wives are like, no, we love it because we get to split all the household duties. Sometimes I'm just tired after a long day and she's in the mood and great, he can take care of her. It's like, this is the best thing. We both have a built-in helper. And I was like, oh, that I obviously as a man have never once thought about it like that. And I was like, Paula basically just had to, like, if I could split my duties in half, this would be so much easier. I know your face is saying I wish the husband could do that. Scott's not that qualified, and he's not here right now.
It's true. He's not here right now. That is exactly what I was going to say. Literally just read a memoir about this where someone they're like in a throuple now, and she was like, yeah, it's like so nice to have someone take on half of the responsibilities that should be half of my partner's responsibilities. But sure, it takes a village to raise a man.
Huh.
A village of women only.
Huh. Josh also, so, like, we've always known Josh was dumb as a box of rocks. They went over the top in this episode in making him, like, does he have a second brain cell?
Yeah.
Boy, like, he's not normally this dumb.
Yeah, I actually think that Josh, that's interesting that you bring up emotional intelligence, because when Josh can also be rather self-centered, like he did it with Greg, and he, like, is used to being the popular one. But when he's paying attention, he actually, like, does notice people's emotions.
I would say Josh is just, like, he's so self-centered that, like, he's not ignoring, he just literally, like, he doesn't have the capacity.
Yeah.
Like, he just, like, Greg's drinking song is, like, the perfect example of, like, oh, so I was not about you, man. Like, I don't even think there's any malice. I think he's just so incompetent in this regard.
Well, and something that is maybe interesting or annoying, he plays up the fact that he's dumb in front of Rebecca. Like, I think that I just feel like you were complaining about her baby voice, which I also don't like. I think it's really weird when people do baby talk in general in any romantic or sexual way. Like, it's very strange.
Look, if you're going to dress like Marilyn Monroe and do happy birthday, fine. I'm okay with that, as you pointed out. This is not that, though.
But I think that she might do that because it makes Josh likes it. And I also think he spends a lot of the time, like, pouting like a child in this episode. And I'm not saying that, like, Rebecca is... She uses the word bitch, like she is a bitch to him and his family in this situation. And she could have been more clear about like how serious it was and like, hey, I need to deal with this by Friday. Like we're just gonna not hang out for a few days. But I think that he also is like, it's like he's used to getting attention for being the dumb jock. So sometimes he plays that up. You don't think that's true?
I don't think Josh is capable.
Josh thinks about that at all.
Not even doesn't think about it. Like you and I can have that discussion because we're not dumb, so we would acknowledge that. Like, hey, if I play dumb, I will get more attention. Maybe subconsciously he is. Josh doesn't play dumb. Josh is dumb. Like, yeah. So I guess we could say he's playing it up.
But he is dumber than usual in this episode.
He is dumber than usual in this episode, but. It didn't feel like an act, which was actually more irritating. Like, I think I would have been okay if it felt like he was playing dumb for a greater purpose, but that's actually intelligent.
Yeah.
Like, that would be very...
that's fair.
Yeah, next level. And also, Josh seems irritated. The only thing I think he has a valid point to be irritated about was the dinner. Yeah. Rebecca was out of line at the dinner, and all that stuff was nonsense. Yes. I don't even know why she yelled at him, because he mispronounced or didn't know a word, or like... Well, yeah. Yeah, and she obviously is because Nathaniel was, and he's messing with her, like turning it around and see he's screwing with her for sure. But like all of the other stuff, Rebecca was like not unreasonably like, yeah, I don't need to hang out with you. I got shit to do. Like that's a healthy relationship. Like you don't need to be like. I actually don't like the fact that he's calling out of work to hang out with her. Like, what are you doing?
I know they have
teenagers.
Time. Like they also just have time. Like it's fine.
Yeah.
Or like.
Prior to this episode, Rebecca never works. Just go on one of your off days.
It also always makes me nuts, and I don't know what his paid time off situation is at Aloha Tech, but like when people do this, it's like make a plan. Like just ask for next Friday off to go to the thing if you don't want to go on a weekend because it's busy.
He's so in love that he just
has to go today.
Has to do it today.
Yeah. And I agree that it's stupid that he called in sick, but I also understand being annoyed. Like, you made me call in sick and now we're not even going to hang out.
100%.
But she, like, her reason is, like, very valid.
Well, it's also why you just don't do that.
And she just didn't even bother to call in. She just didn't go.
Because she doesn't ever have to.
Yeah. I mean, well, I don't know. Maybe like, Karen is always there.
Well, yeah, they have to be there. Like, Rebecca, like you said, is the competent, intelligent attorney who, doesn't have to, though, yeah. I'd also like, so I've laughed about this many times. Like, have you even heard this? Where like, guy starts dating woman's best friend goes, if you hurt her, I'll kill you. And I'm like, oh really? Oh really, Becky? You're going to post mean things on me about the internet and you're going to hurt me? I'm so terrified. Paula says that to me and I'm like, okay, you're right. Like, there's a real fear that Paula will fuck me up. Like, I don't know how. I won't see it coming. I will regret it. Like, Paula's terrified.
Well, yeah, and that's... Josh is scared, and Josh...
Rightfully so.
Josh has never even heard, after everything I've done for you, that you didn't ask for.
If Josh knew the depths of the things Paula has done for Rebecca, he would be so much more terrified.
Yeah.
And rightfully so. I'm scared for Josh. Like, have you ever seen It's Always Sunny in Philly?
Yeah.
It's the implication. Is Josh in danger? No. But it's the implication.
It's the implication that he could be.
Yeah.
Well, and that even the security guard. Paula is terrified of that security guard. And like...
That scene got eerie.
And it was... The thing that I liked about it, which is like weird, but it's like a little too long on purpose.
I know. It goes a little longer than you want, and you're kind of just like, oh... There's like this feeling you're just like, I don't like where this is going.
I don't like it.
I don't like it.
I want you to look me in the eyes when you touch it, so I can know what it's like when you touch it.
That was a scene, because who is the actor?
Patton Oswalt.
Patton Oswalt, hilarious. Love him, great. He kind of reminds me of Scott. And I was like, gosh, she has a type. I was like, wait, she didn't choose this.
She did not choose this. But she does know, well, Scott is not like this.
No.
Scott's not like this. I will not demean Scott by making him like a creepy security guard.
Like I am still, once again, disappointed that we haven't gotten back to the Scott thing.
Wasn't that just last episode, or was that 2 episodes ago?
Because the last episode was Rebecca loses the child.
Yeah, right. That's right.
In spiders. I also, the last thing I liked on the likes, right? Because it's Nathaniel, Paula, and then Josh being reasonable at the end. Because a lot of times this happens where he's just like mad and throws a fit, and it's like, well, yeah, I'm not happy what you did, but like, you had to save your friend's job. Like,
yeah.
Josh is dumb, but his EQ is honestly better than Rebecca's because he's just reasonable about it. He's like, you had to do something that was more important. She should have communicated that up front, like, hey, this is urgent and critical. I just don't have time to kick it with you the whole time. We'll talk later. Because once the deadline was gone, we were good. Like, I'll see you Saturday.
Well, and I also, the excuse that, like, they couldn't reschedule the dinner with his parents is, like, they bought matching sweaters. It's like, cool, why don't we just go next week and they can still wear the matching sweaters? Or also, you could just not be an insane person at the dinner for, like, 2 hours and then it would be over.
But when has Rebecca not been an insane person?
Fair.
Like, I hear you, but that's asking Rebecca to just figure it out in a way that I don't think she might be capable of doing.
I have a few more likes.
Go ahead.
I feel like a lot of times in this show, there are things that I, don't like because I think that they're bad for like someone's character growth. Mm-hmm. But they're like really funny or...
So you like the action but don't like what it's going to lead to.
Sure.
Got it.
Rebecca, Nathaniel really got under Rebecca's skin and now she is seeing... Because Nathaniel is on paper a better match for Rebecca as a person. They're both lawyers. Whatever. She cannot stop seeing Josh as Nathaniel sees him now, in her mind. And she also can't stop thinking about Nathaniel, which is, she's not seeing it that way right now, but, that's definitely, that scene at the end where they're, and I don't even know if she would, you asked if she's asking Josh to roleplay as Nathaniel, and I don't actually know if that's the case. Maybe it is, but I think that she's thinking, that felt hot and sexy when I did it. I want to do that thing again, and that's what she asked Josh to do.
Yeah, that's called role-playing.
Yes, but I don't think that she's, trying to picture him as Nathaniel. I think she's trying to recreate the feeling.
I don't think she's consciously saying, I want you to be Nathaniel. I think what she's saying is do the thing that Nathaniel did.
Yes.
And then where Rebecca's not really making the click is that, oh, I got turned on by the thing that me and Nathaniel did.
I also loved when she was talking to Nathaniel and she was trying to tell him her backstory, and she literally starts by saying, one day I was crying a lot, which is a line from the original theme song.
Oh, I know. I heard that. I was like, nice. She basically gives her, backstory as, the theme song.
Yep.
Let's talk about the on-paper thing you mentioned.
Yeah.
So, yep, he is a lawyer from Stanford. He's conventionally attractive. He's very smart. He is the type of person that people who like Rebecca think Rebecca is.
Yes.
That's not who Rebecca is, though.
But on paper, she is a smart lawyer that went to Harvard and Yale and has a fancy job and nice boobs.
Yeah, but that's, when we match up relationships, we don't just look at your two resumes and go, on paper, you're a good match. I don't know why you thought that was not going to happen the way it did. Could have told you that's exactly what was going to happen.
But that's what on paper means, Roger.
What you're saying is on paper they're similar.
Yes.
Sure. But that does, that, I guess what I'm challenged is that, if you said, hey, there's this person who likes football, this is a thing, I guess I'm arguing, I always hear this when women are like, oh, he likes baseball, you like baseball, you guys should just be friends. And I was like, yeah, well, that's not how human beings work. I know that you women like to simplify as men in, these tiny little boxes, but, cool, I have plenty of people I know who like football who I can't stand. It's just,
You're both black. Obviously, you know each other.
I mean, look, at the reunion, we probably did, at the cookout, and I just look them up at the black pages. Absolutely. Totally fair. Also, the funny thing, Nathaniel is what Rebecca wishes she was. So, the reason I brought up Fierce and Powerful, Nathaniel does actually know who he is. Yeah. He's a dick. But, now, does he have daddy issues?
Yeah, he's got repressed daddy issues, I think.
I don't even think they're all that repressed. They're pretty on the surface. You let your father down, it's time to get out of the pool. They're pretty open for the whole world to see. But, he is very confident in who he is. He does not seem, now, maybe there's some deep-seated, lack of self-confidence, but, he is what people who like Rebecca say Rebecca is, and I'm like, I guess if you just ignore the fact that she's fucking a nut job.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you're just... I don't disagree. Yeah. But, like, if you think back to I Give Good Parent...
No, yeah.
This is, like, Nathaniel is the female version of Rebecca in I Give Good Parent. He, too, gives good parent. He is great on paper.
Nathaniel is what... Rebecca's inverse is actually Trent. Rebecca wishes her inverse was Nathaniel. That's the difference. Nathaniel is the thing that Rebecca wishes she were.
But we talked about this earlier with the creepy men. Like, Rebecca is also really good with parents. Like, she's really good at code switching.
Mm-hmm. Nathaniel's inverse is Audrey Levine.
Yes, I think that's true.
Mm-hmm.
I also, I mean, it's gross and weird, but kind of sweet and very Darryl. Karen says that her safe word is penis, which is ridiculous. And Darryl comes running and asks what's wrong.
Oh, I heard penis, what's wrong? Okay, why does your boss know your safe word?
I don't know. Not good. Not good.
Also, isn't a safe word supposed to be something... I mean, I don't do things that involve safe words, so I am purely guessing. I assume when you're engaging in activities that will require a safe word, you need to say something that in no other context should be brought up in this conversation unless I'm saying dead stop. That's probably not the right word to use here.
Nope.
Like, my safe word is apples. We should not be talking about apples in any context for what we're doing. So if you hear me say apples, you know I mean knock this the fuck off.
Yep. Okay, I have a few things I didn't like, which we've already talked about some of them.
Yeah.
White Josh... My favorite, always.
Great.
How does White Josh not make fun of Darryl for all the, like, white shamanism? Like, I don't get it.
Well.
He's trying to impress his boyfriend?
You're not as mean as I am. You have friends in which you hold your opinions back, do you not?
To them? Yeah.
Because what you really believe is not something they necessarily want to hear.
Sure.
Now imagine that, but taken to a relationship level.
Okay.
That's how.
It just doesn't feel like White Josh to not say
something. But he cares about him.
Yeah.
Like that.
Maybe he's waiting for to build trust so that he can be like, look.
I mean, but like,
look, bro.
But like, if you really like, if he thinks it's stupid, it's harmless. It's not like he's doing anything that, like, is hurting anyone. He's just being a dumbass.
Yeah.
So, like, why potentially start a fight that maybe ends your relationship? Because if Darryl is really offended by that could be the end over a stupid thing. Like, what's the value you gain out of that? Yes, it's white shamanism, but, like, who cares?
I guess this doesn't actually, like, ever occur, but there is something a bit ironic that Darryl's super into white shamanism, and he's a real estate lawyer. From my memory, there's never any, like, cultural and land appropriation occurring, but surely...
I mean, I guess, if he's stealing land from natives, this might be rough.
Yeah.
I hear you. So, like, if you just take that, like, logical, I'm sure you've held things back from friends.
Yeah, okay.
This tracks.
Okay.
I do think, though, that, like, Josh's disgust over... I love when he says... Okay, I'm gonna display this somewhere prominently in my house. And you can see just like and this is almost the stereotypical gay man of like, this doesn't look good anywhere. I thought Frasier. Like, could you imagine if you gave Frasier that thing and he's just like...
He wouldn't be able to keep his face.
It would fall off of his porch.
Yeah.
Like, there's just no way that's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
What else you got on dislikes?
I mean, I guess it makes sense with the time crunch that this is what they did, and because Paula and Rebecca are so extra. But they actually went to dig up bodies at a cemetery, and then Rebecca just left Paula there. She just left her there. Which would have been one thing. Like, I mean, I see your face that you're making, and it is very Rebecca. I would have been less surprised, and actually, like, more in line with Rebecca, if Rebecca was like, fuck, Paula got caught, and left, and, like, went to try to blackmail them or whatever. She just sat in the car?
I assume she drove back.
No, Rebecca was sitting in the passenger seat. Also, how long was Paula... Maybe they went really early in the morning. Maybe it wasn't, because it was dark.
I assume they were, like, at midnight.
Well, it was light out when Paula got back
I
in
know.
the car.
That's what I'm saying. I think it was like midnight to 6 in the morning, shall we say. Let's say it's in the summertime, so maybe daybreak was 5:20. It was a bit.
Yeah.
Also, yeah, Rebecca leaves Paula hanging.
Paula didn't seem mad about it, though.
Not really.
Although she was really worried about it.
She wanted to go take a shower.
She wanted to go take a shower.
Actually, we know what time it was. It was 7:45.
Yeah, you're right.
So
in the morning.
Yeah, but we don't know. But, I mean, it was dark before that, so.
Well, and Paula was genuinely very worried about her job. And that was kind of the weird thing, what I was saying with, like, Rebecca being calm. Mm-hmm. Like, Paula was, like, freaking out and could not come up with a plan, which kind of doesn't feel like a Paula thing. And Rebecca...
But Paula's never been in a situation where she's been in danger.
Yeah.
So it does make sense that, like, this overwhelmed her. And especially with her marriage falling apart, I honestly understand this one. Like, she's just now overwhelmed. She can't handle all of this.
Okay, that makes sense.
Anything else?
No, just so many lines.
We're going to talk about this a little bit, but, like, I've said this before, that, like, Rebecca is not a plus for Josh. Like, I don't think she makes his life better.
No, I think that they both do not make their lives better.
We disagree on that one. But, specifically, Rebecca does not make Josh's life better. Him blowing off work, even if it's just Aloha Tech, not responsible. Like, I don't think Josh is making Rebecca blow off work, for example.
Yeah.
Like, yes, she was going to blow off work, but she was going to do that anyway. She was going to do whatever she was going to do. And it speaks to the larger point of, like, I've said this before, like, is anyone's life better that Rebecca has been in? And so far, I can only think of Heather.
I mean, I think everything before this aside, Paula literally started off this episode by saying, "Boy, you've made my life better this week."
This week!
I was really hoping for one of my favorite songs this week, and
not here.
It wasn't here, but maybe it's in the next episode. I think that you two will like it very much. Yes, it is in the next episode.
Second thing. Look, we've known Josh now for a season and a half. If you asked me to describe Josh in 2 words, I would say hot dumb. Are we supposed to believe that Rebecca now, for the first time, just realized Josh might be dumb?
But doesn't that make sense to you? Like,
no.
You've been talking about how all Rebecca does is put Josh on a pedestal.
Sure. But there's no way to avoid, like, how have you not... It would be like, we laugh about this, like, it's like looking at White Josh and not seeing that he's attractive. Like, what? Like, I can understand that you are not attracted to him, but that doesn't make any sense to me that you look at...
like, objectively.
You just I'm not into White Josh, and I'm like, that's convincing. It's like Nathaniel, conventionally attractive. Like, Josh, dumb. Like, it is not like a subtle thing where, like, maybe he acts smart, and then, like, there's moments where he's usually not this dumb. But Josh is not exactly what I'd call a deep, poignant thinker. He dumb. So now I'm supposed to believe that Rebecca, for the first time, just saw that he's dumb. Okay, cool. Mm-hmm. That's convenient. Especially because, like, she was with Greg, who isn't dumb. He's got his own issues.
Yeah, he's really not dumb.
So, like, you would have just noticed the difference in the dialogue you have. Did she never talk to Josh prior to this?
I think that they just fuck all the time now. And I do think that...
But when she infiltrated his friend group, she was talking to him.
Yeah, that's true.
This is just absurd.
Yeah, I get that.
Also, probably my biggest dislike. I love Nathaniel. I do not like Nathaniel being the new love triangle stand-in. We just ended the Greg shit. We got 3-4 episodes of none of this, and now we're back to the same old... Like, look, we all know where this is going with her running after Josh, replaying the Nathaniel thing, and her... I even said when she had to pen on top, I was like, that's weirdly sexual. I mean, how many people straddle their boss on top of him like she's doing reverse cowgirl? And I was like, wow, y'all have some...
That's regular cowgirl, Roger. Reverse cowgirl is when you face the other way.
My apologies. I'm married. I don't know these things anymore.
Well, I'm sorry, not sorry about this love triangle.
I mean, look, I think I'm going to enjoy the character, and I do like his just, like, over-the-top evil... I mean, like, when he spun the chair around and just, like, stared at her, I was like, that's some Lex Luthor-looking shit. Like, that's pretty fucking funny.
He's great.
Yeah. Okay, let's do some lines. I'm going to start with my Josh line. I peed in your plants a lot.
I actually have the whole comedic timing of Paula and Josh in that exchange. Like the way that she just opens the door and he steps in and she's like, he's been standing out here for 3 days. It's very funny. Their back and forth was very good.
But even that, Josh standing out there for 3 days is not a thing that we've ever shown him to be that dumb about. Like, why did we just go... Like, I almost thought that was fake. It seemed so out of character for him to just be like, I'm just going to stand out here for 3 days. Like, this is the same guy who, when he walked past Rebecca when she was going through her makeover, acknowledged that she was going through something.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess he feels like he needs to... He's trying to do his say anything boombox moment. I really liked when Rebecca is trying to like avoid leaving their love bubble, and she said, "There's really bad service in the love bubble," and Heather says, "Well, maybe you could change to a better provider."
What do you think she meant by that?
That's a great question. I mean, like, it's possible that Heather is just being funny, but usually she's also, like, incredibly insightful. And I don't know if she means, like, not Josh or, like, wake the fuck up, you guys. Like, you are... you need to live in the real world now.
It felt like a do better.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if she felt that way, because we've never really gotten her opinion on Josh.
Yeah, we haven't.
She's only talked about him in, like, you know, like, you guys are being crazy. I would not be surprised if Heather's like, well, you know he's an idiot. I also had that line. That was my second line.
You think Valencia respects you?
Like, it's that level of dumb from Josh is what we usually got.
I love Nathaniel clocking Rebecca. Does she always talk like an old-timey detective?
Which, I don't recall her normally talking like that.
I mean, sometimes she says weird things.
She does say weird shit. Okay, for the second consecutive week, Rebecca, we are not canceling anything for Handsome Hitler.
I wrote that one down, too.
Okay, look, I get it, he's a jerk, but Hitler?
You know what's funny? I'm pretty sure that one of the songs says Hitler in it next week, too.
So, we might have 3 consecutive weeks of the Nazi references?
Yeah, but they do, yeah.
And it's just funny because, like, we've always known she's Jewish, and they brought that up, but, like, they have leaned in pretty heavily into the, like, hardcore, like, she says Sig Heil bitch last week and calls him a handsome Hitler, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on right now?
We're reminding everyone that Rebecca is Jewish.
Yes, we are aggressively reminding everyone that she is Jewish.
Nathaniel's description of Darryl's office as like a gas station in New Mexico is maybe the most apt description I've ever heard of anything in my entire life.
That was so on point that it was disturbing. Because I went, oh shit, he's right.
Yeah.
Rebecca, you would never let me into your exclusive club due to my gender and heritage. And the 2 guys. They're proud of it. I love how proud they are of it. I'm just
They're
like,
so proud.
Yep. Elitism.
Are you saying that I'm an elitist? Of course I am. You needn't worry about that.
I love Fraser and Niles.
Me too. This was really dumb, but it was funny, and I just couldn't help but laugh at it when Tim was talking about how this happened at a previous job of his. And he said, yep, and he said he canned everyone. It was a fishery, so it was ironic.
I forever will think his last name is Horton, by the way.
Tim Horton?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Josh. I never understood this sport. How do they get the horses into the water?
Josh.
Again, I know he's dumb, but...
He's also a jock. How could he not have, like, any sense of what water polo is?
So look,
It's a waspy sport.
I'm a jock, and I know very little about, like, water polo, lacrosse.
But you know what it is.
I know it doesn't involve horses. Is mostly my point. Like, I couldn't tell you the rules about it. I'm like, it's a white boy sport. It's in the water. Like, not my thing. I know it doesn't involve horses.
Yeah.
And Josh, you're into sports. Like, even could I tell you a single water polo player? No. He's not going to not do that.
This is akin to your not letting me into the club, but yes, I am the lady with the ample bosom, and I am going to let you talk to me that way if you hire us to represent you.
Which, you know what? You do you, Rebecca. Nathaniel. Well, just think of it as 3 bosses, and I'm 2 of them, and so we'll never have to worry about a tie, because you're the 3rd boss! Yeah?
Yep.
And he's so casual about it.
Nathaniel calling Josh a human flip-flop.
Oh, you're dating another guy who's not the human flip-flop? Here's the thing. When he said it, did you disagree?
No. Not at all.
It's funny how much in his insults I went, he kind of is a human flip-flop. But they also made him it's like they had to dumb him down so that Nathaniel could point out how dumb he is.
Yep.
Do you have any more lines?
I do.
Go. I have one more line left.
When Rebecca got up from the table and said, I just have to hit the ladies' room, I'm not a football player, was like, Jesus Christ! There must have been, some scandal at this time. All the time.
This is how most women just think of football players. They're just abusive.
Interestingly, that isn't, the first thing that would come to mind for me for a football player.
I know a decent amount of women who assume all athletes are cheaters and abusers.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can't believe you don't have this one. Mrs. Chan, after that horrible dinner, saying, I still like her more than Valencia.
Remember the on paper discussion from 15 minutes ago? That is a perfect crystallization of what is wrong with on paper, because you're right, you do like her more because on paper she's better. Valencia was better for Josh than Rebecca is.
She was mean to Josh, though. And I could see how, as a mom, you wouldn't like to watch that.
You're right. Valencia is still better for Josh than Rebecca is. And I get it. She absolutely is a mean bitch to Josh. Totally true. Though, Rebecca's a bitch to Josh here, too.
Yes.
It's not like...
yes.
In a different way.
It's not about Josh.
It's condescending. It's kind of about Josh.
Yeah, I guess...
It's kind of about how he's dumb.
She doesn't say that stuff to him, though. Valencia would.
Well, doesn't she yell at him for not knowing a word?
Amuse-bouche, yeah. Okay.
I mean...
Okay.
I don't know.
All right. Board Shorts McGee. Great
line.
Flip-flop and Board Shorts McGee. Great
Does
names
also
for
feel
Josh.
appropriate.
Yep. And I really liked when Paula said that Nathaniel is chiseled out of evil marble.
Yeah. I really like Nathaniel when he grabs... Also, like that they normalize just having diabetes. Good on them. They show the little thing, and he grabs the fry, and he goes, the sweet smell of heart disease. Okay, have fun.
Jesus. Songs were a little lacking in this episode.
I only have one song, so I think...
I have 3.
I guess George's cutaway song counts, but it was so quick.
The whole thing was the joke that he gets interrupted.
Absolutely. What's the third song you had?
It's not really a song, but they do the reprise of West Covina, and there's no singing, but it's the same, like a visual gag. They get out of the cab and they do all the things that Rebecca did when she first got there. But yeah, Who's the New Guy was the only real song.
Also, Who's the New Guy is hilarious because so you typically don't like fourth wall breaking.
But it was very funny.
All of that was fourth wall breaking and it was hilarious. That is really good.
It was really funny.
So that is that was one of my favorite songs of the season because they did so many, just for our ratings, and it was they're really playing into they added a new guy here.
And there's only 4 more episodes in the season. That's a weird time to add a new character.
I'm going to tell you who I really wish were still here.
Greg.
Can you imagine the conversations between Greg and Nathaniel? Because I think the problem with Nathaniel and Josh is that Josh has no ammunition to fight back. Mm-hmm. Greg does.
Yeah, he does.
Greg will fight back. He might be a self-destructive drunk, but boy, he's going to clock his daddy issues immediately, and they're going to be sparring.
For sure.
Also, would love to see some Heather and Nathaniel.
Oh, yeah.
Because she's also got ammo to fight back. I only had one favorite moment, but boy, it was quite the funny moment.
I have 2.
Okay.
We already talked about... I kind of liked Rebecca, figuring out a plan and, doing it.
Making a plan to solve the problem. Yeah, that was actually one of the more capable moments for her. I actually agree with you. I like that a lot.
But my other favorite moment is just Nathaniel.
Valid. I knew it would be me. They always cut me off. He's going into his big solo moment. And then they just shut the lights off. That is one of the funniest things I've ever seen.
Yeah.
That was great. The other funny moment, and I had to pause it because I couldn't believe he said this, I never understood this sport. How do they get the horses in the water?
Oh, God. We also didn't talk about Nathaniel's water polo picture, but holy shit.
And I quote Chelsea, "You will never be that hot." And I was like, I wasn't trying to be. Also, he looks unhinged in that photo. Like, it's specifically pictured in a way that his face looks psychotic, but all you noticed was his chest. And also, doesn't he have like a shaved chest? You normally like a billowing chest hair.
I do normally like a billowing chest hair, and I also normally don't like blondes.
I know, so he's hot.
He's so hot.
Wow.
Also, I mean, you're kind of ignoring the fact that Nathaniel is like absolutely the kind of dude that I just like want to yell at me. That's my thing.
You know what it was? He looks like Jack Bauer a little bit.
Yeah.
He's blonde, ripped, and mean.
He couldn't yell at me as good as Jack.
No one can yell at you as good as Jack.
Who are you working for?
We're running out of time!
Favorite song? It's kind of
Who's
weird.
that new guy?
Yeah. I did the West Covina reprise because I thought it was very visually funny.
Better than Who's That New Guy?
Wow. I don't know. But my favorite line is from Who's the New Guy? He's suspiciously good looking in ways that normal people are not.
Christoph's got it going on.
He does. I have 2 ridiculous moments.
I have one, and it's conceptual.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Rebecca attacking Nathaniel, and then he just lets it go. But also it does feel, I mean, we barely know Nathaniel, but it feels really in character for Nathaniel to be like, well, she did the thing, so I don't really care. It's like, she got the $250,000. It's fine.
It's not actually that surprising.
Yeah?
If you think about it in a sexual way, He's also been taunting her.
Because he, too, is obsessed with her magical fairy vagina. Already.
Why is everybody into this chick? Like, the thing is, for him being a boss, like, no one is going to spin around in their table and stare at you on a couple date unless they're trying to fuck you. And clearly he is.
Yeah.
So, this is not surprising that he was okay with her pinning him down in the office, trying to, like, that's foreplay. That's what that looks like. That looks like 2 kids who have a crush on each other.
What was the squirrel? The flying... Is that like a thing?
Look,
are we too old to get it?
I've never once heard of that. I think that's just Rebecca's insane and the other people...
But Mia knew what it was, which makes me think that it's like a millennial joke that we're supposed to get.
Might be a millennial joke.
But we're millennials.
Might be a young millennial joke.
Okay, that could be.
Yeah.
My other one is the creepy security guard.
Yo, that was great. That was great.
They really went hard on that, and it worked.
And it was just long enough you're like, ugh.
Yeah.
Let's remember that the whole premise of this episode was that our new antagonist was evil because he was going to make Rebecca do her job.
I think she's not the only one that thinks he's evil. Everyone else thinks he's evil,
Everyone else also doesn't work. I hear you. They're all lazy slackers. Do you think my wife would not have fired all of those people? Yeah. Would you have not fired all those people?
Yeah. I don't know. Paula does her job. I know that she doesn't come into the office a lot, but
they miss a lot of work.
She does, like Rebecca. She does.
Those 2 get an exception because they get the shit done.
Yeah.
I don't know
about Mia. Karen can't possibly be doing her job.
Karen is a walking HR violation, and you probably should just fire her to be safe.
I have 3 losers and 2 winners.
I have the same.
Whoa.
Start with losers.
Josh.
He's so done now.
And he didn't get to go to Raging Waters.
I'm also just disappointed that, like... So this is where we are with Josh. I thought we were going to get some growth with Josh. Apparently...
We'll get there. You're going to wait.
No! I'm tired of waiting! I thought we were here. And we're not.
Not today.
Not today, at least.
Darryl.
Oh, yeah.
He...
Classic Darryl move.
And, he was dumb, and he feels so bad.
And he should feel bad. Because, what? Like, I know he had cash flow problems, but, there had to be a better way than this. This is not the way. Your third loser is probably different than mine.
Paula.
Explain.
She had to go on the scary date with the creepy security guard.
Did have to go.
And she was covered in dead body smell.
Yeah.
I don't know that there's a lot, she didn't lose her job, it was fine. But that was a bad date.
Yeah.
It was bad.
Totally.
You have Rebecca.
Absolutely. A, really mean to your boyfriend.
Mm-hmm.
B, you're a bad influence on your boyfriend. C, oh look, you have sexual tension with the new guy. Because now the guy that you stalked, interjected yourself into his life, isn't doing everything for you. Because surprise, surprise, he can't fix your problems. And now you got a new chiseled from granite boss that you can focus all your attention on who might be doing it for you. Huh. It's almost like I've seen this before with her. When it's Greg and Josh, whoever she is with, she wants the other one. Oh, wait, it's Josh and Nathaniel. Now she's with Josh. She doesn't want him anymore. She wants Nathaniel. I'm so surprised. Rebecca is a terrible person. You know why? Because she's just fundamentally a terrible person.
Wow. My favorite song from the next episode is called We'll Never Have Problems Again.
I have a second ridiculous moment. Chelsea called me Josh at the start of this podcast, and I was deeply offended.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Winners?
Nathaniel.
You have one winner?
Yep. I changed it. I took Rebecca off. You convinced me. I'm not putting her as a loser because she got $250,000 and shaved some people's jobs.
But that was Nathaniel's doing, really. He manipulated her into that.
He did.
I don't think
he didn't even know her, and he knew that she would be able to do that.
He knew her well enough, though. Nathaniel's a winner. No question about that. I think we all agree. My second winner is actually Paula.
Okay.
I don't disagree with you about the date. The date's a big L. That's a fucked up L.
But she did figure out that would work.
So, to be honest, she's the one who found the body. She did the digging. Not sure why Rebecca wasn't digging with her.
They also might have been taking turns.
They might have been. But it might not have been. She also is the one who's like, look, Rebecca, I gotta figure this out. Like, at some point, you can't be my wife. Mm-hmm. And she's like, it's time for you to go do... Like, she is a good friend and tells her, go be with Josh. It's time. I got this. Thanks for the help. Get the hell out of here. I mean, Paula basically is almost losing it. Rebecca does come up with the plan, but, like, Paula executes it. And executes the plan pretty fucking well.
It's true.
So, I think this is a win. Now, I will say this with a caveat. Until she resolves the Scott issue, there's going to be a looming... sort of Damocles hanging over her head at all times.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Well, the next episode is called Will Scarsdale Like Josh's Shayna Poonam? Which, Scarsdale is where Rebecca is from, and Shayna Poonam is Yiddish? Or maybe just a Jewish phrase?
Scarsdale,
Hebrew?
Arizona?
New York.
Oh, are they going to New York?
Or New Jersey.
In this episode?
Yes. Shayna Poonam means pretty face.
Hopefully we get some Naomi or some Audra. I think Nathaniel and Audra need to meet.
Definitely Naomi. Don't remember if Audra's in this episode, but she's definitely mentioned.
Also, considering how Naomi feels about Josh, I think her thoughts on Nathaniel will be interesting.
And there's a really excellent cameo in the next episode that you probably won't recognize, but I will love.
Yeah. To wrap up our on paper, do you know who else would say Nathaniel's a better match for Rebecca?
Naomi. For sure. Well, please be sure to join us next time when we watch Season 2, Episode 10, Will Scarsdale Like Josh's... Why is this so hard to say? Will Scarsdale Like Josh's Shayna Poonam?
And we will see you next time.